Red Bus. So, take two to the Colorberry collab. It's going to be awesome. So, she was having some internet connectivity issues because she was up in the Alps. So, I was really, really grateful for that. So, Peach, we're just waiting. I just messaged her. Oh, there we go. So, she joined. Let me invite her on. Right there. Add. I'm in landscape mode. I don't know if that makes a difference. Waiting for the connection. Ah, look at that! Yay! It's crooked. Do you want to turn the phone landscape? I think that might switch it around. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. It's going to be awesome. So most everyone's going to be able to see your lovely face. And they're just going to be able to stare at this geode that you're going to kind of help walk me through. Does that sound about right?
Great. It looks awesome. A white surface is the most creative thing you can have, you know?
For sure, for sure. So I remember watching on one of your videos that you had kind of like a outline of what you wanted to follow. So I sort of did that here just to kind of like show that I want this to kind of be like my eye of the geode, and then the rest of this to be kind of the layers, the lines out. I hope that makes sense. So
okay,
set this down. There we go. Okay, so wow, we got lots of people joining in. How's it going, everyone? The comments go by super fast, so we might not see you, but I'm sure Steph will say hi if she catches it. So while we're waiting on people to come in,
give me a minute. You are so quick. Give me not a minute, but just a few seconds. I have to organize my another cell phone and just to read.
Just to read all the comments.
Okay.
Oh, it's awesome. Okay, so I'm just mixing the resin while you do that. Okay.
Okay. So tell me, what kind of resin do you use?
I'm using the art resin.
Okay, so just to give you a little tip, art resin has I call it character. Just give me a minute. Mr. Colorberry is just start washing dishes. Honey, yeah. I am live.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna walk with you guys real quick. Apparently my bowl was not big enough, so I need to grab a mixing bowl. There you go. There it is. Oh. Everyone can see. Oh, hold on. Ah, it's crooked. My new stabilizer thing is so weird to work with. There we go. There we go. Okay. Bigger bowl set. I'll sit it down there. That way. Okay. Boom. I did not have a big enough cup apparently. Okay, so I missed what you were saying because it was cutting in and out.
No
what did
problem.
You say about the art resin?
Art resin is one of the best resins you can use, but art resin has the, I don't know how to explain it in English, has the character that when it sits down, it's very, very, you know, it's kind of when you mix it, and it's kind of actually pour. This is your time. So if you mix or if you work with art resin, you should wait until, you know, 10-15 minutes until you really start pouring a geode, because otherwise it's very liquid, very thin, and your lines are just going crazy.
Okay. So now I noticed that's so thin, absolutely, with the art resin. When I jump into it, I kind of allow that liquidness to sort of combine. We did one earlier. We did corals, and it sort of created like a lacing effect once it sort of ran through each other because of the thinness.
And another tip for you, my dear. I'm not, you know, I'm not here to teach you, but you know, I'm just watching you, and maybe you get a Mrs. Colorberry resin class.
Yes, girl.
One question: do you always mix your resin in that big bowl?
No, I only grabbed this because it was the only thing that I could think of that wasn't metal that would fit the two amounts. Because I normally mix it in like a little cup, but I'm not used to the larger surface either. I had a smaller surface earlier.
Okay, so but can you tell me what's the disadvantage by using such a big bowl to mix resin in?
Maybe.
And honey, lovely abstract boss girl, why don't you wear gloves?
Well, that's just something I forgot. I definitely should put those on though before I start getting ooey gooey all over the place. I have them right next to me too. Because I normally go through like 4 pairs of gloves. I switch them in and about all the time.
Okay. So one special tip from my side is when you wear gloves, just wear 2 gloves over each other.
Oh, really?
Yes, because when you work with resin and you touch colored resin and then the heat gun, then the resin is on the heat gun. And now when you wear more than just 1 glove, you can just swipe it off and start working. Yeah.
What a cool tip. I love that. Okay, so boom, I got my heat gun over here too. So there we go. Now I have 2 pairs of gloves.
Perfect.
I love it. And then I did, I kind of switched up the color from that picture that I showed you earlier. I figured we could work with your favorite purple.
Oh, yes. Purple. Oh my gosh, yes. Yay! Yeah. But for all followers and for all, watchers right now, when you mix resin, of course, Abstract Bosco hasn't no other bowl, and she had to mix it in the big one. But a disadvantage by mixing just a little amount in a big bowl is that more resin sticks on the border, and you can't guarantee that you really mix it well. So yes. So. Yeah,
and I'm trying to scrape the sides as much as possible.
Yeah, but not only the sides. What about the bottom, honey?
Yep. Oh, yeah, I'm scraping the bottom, too.
Great girl.
Yeah. I learned so many mistakes from you. Or not mistakes from you, but, like, tips from you so I don't make those mistakes.
No. But, it's very difficult for me. We just said that I'm watching you, but when you don't want that I just talk in between and give you some tips, then I shut up and just watch you,
Well, honestly, Steph, you were the one that inspired me to do all of these sparkly things because I love watching what you do. And I actually, the very first time that I was able to catch you live, I was sitting in a Walmart parking lot. And my husband, my son, and I were about to go inside and get groceries. And I'm like, no, Mrs. Colorberry is about to show some tips and tricks. I have to watch. So I made them go inside Walmart while I sat and watched. And you had that really cool tip about the trash bag over top of your resin. That was mind-blowing. Would you mind explaining that to the people who are live right now?
Yes. Concerning the trash bag, it's then with the trash bag you get crushed resin, or like what does it mean to have not the crash but the folds in it? And when the resin is still wet, just put the trash bag over it and crash it a little bit, and then after 24 hours you can remove the trash bag, and then you have like a crashed effect. Yes. So. Yes. You work with art resin and you stirred for approximately 3 minutes, right?
Yeah, I did it honestly for probably about 5. I usually over stir just to make sure.
Perfect.
Because I know that was one thing that people get sticky spots if they don't stir it enough, and that is just no fun to have to work with.
Okay, Perfect. And do you know what I really like? I really like that you right now pour first the resin into the cups, because there are so many artists, resin artists, they first, you know, put the colors in the plastic cups and then they fill up with resin. And there are so many facts that the colors get sticky on the bottom, and when you pour, the rest of the acrylic color comes out and whatever, and then they maybe miss the perfect ratio between resin and color. And yeah.
Oh,
So
sure.
you use Liquitex acrylic basics.
Yep. That's been kind of my favorite so far. Occasionally I'll use the apple barrel if I can't mix the perfect color, but I love these because they're heavy bodied and they mix really well into the resin and don't leave a lot of transparency.
Perfect. But when you work with acrylic, with heavy or with basic acrylics, you really, guys out there, I talk to all and not only to Abstract Boss Girl, you really have to take care that it's not too much, because mixing a lot of acrylic paint in it can make the resin very sticky and very like you know, it's chewing gum. Yeah. So be careful with trying out some acrylic paints, and yeah, keep on mixing tiny bit and then more and more, and then you're gonna see.
Okay. Yeah, so I have about this much in this entire cup's worth.
Okay, yeah. Perfect. Because this is quite a rule, you know, that you're not allowed to use over a certain percentage of color concerning or with the resin. That's perfect. But can you how do you, Abstract Boss Girl, how do you get a feeling if the color is, maybe for all out there that they can have some tips, how do you get the feeling if the color is more opaque or more transparent? Where do you know it?
I tend to not enjoy the opaque or transparent or the transparent, sorry, colors, just because I feel like most times I've only recently started sealing my wood before putting things on it.
Okay.
And it would show the wood.
Stop. Okay. How often do you seal your wood?
Oh, now all the time.
No, when you generally work or put, just relax concerning the resin, because art resin stays liquid a very long time. Let's talk about, you know, priming the surface. How did you prime it, and how often did you prime it?
Oh, okay. So I just primed it the once. Should that be more, do you think?
Yes, yes, especially for wood. And when you use MDF boards or wood, just make sure that you primed both sides.
Okay.
Because otherwise they get curvy. So you can prime it afterwards when you are done with it. Yes, exactly. And make sure to seal. No, it's just a tip. You know, that's why we are doing that live together.
Totally. Oh my gosh, I love this. Seriously, Steph, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Because I love to paint on wood. I love it. I think it's so beautiful, and it just kind of enhances the natural beauty. The ones that I've been doing are live edge wood, and so it's really cool watching the glitter flow over the edge. It's beautiful.
Okay, so do me now a favor. You have now 3 colors, right?
Yep.
So you have a white, a gold, and let's say a berry, like the colorberry.
Yes.
Okay, so now do me a favor. Do you have another plastic cup?
Yeah.
Okay, so pour half of the lilac and half of the gold in 2 separate. Yeah, exactly. No. No, what are you doing with the lilac acrylic? Do you have more resin over?
Oh, yeah, I have a little bit more resin.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay, yeah. So then mix a purple.
And then add a little bit of gold?
No, but you can use more resin if you have a leftover.
Okay, yeah, I do have some more, so let me do that. Let me mix this up first, and then I'll add some more.
Just let me grab my cup of coffee.
I know the feeling. I got mine over here too. I've been finding some cool coffee cups that this one says like a boss.
Okay, who is watching? Who I know? Oh my
Probably
gosh.
everyone.
No, I don't know.
Okay, so I put a little bit of purple in here. It's very transparent though. What did you want me to mix in this one?
Huh? Okay. Yes. Show me when you I always check the color. Yeah, when I lift it up. So this is too transparent. I don't like it.
No. Neither do I. So mix more purple then?
Please.
Okay. Bloop. I call it the bloop. The bloop. There we go. Look at that.
Do you know what? I have never done this before. My first time.
What? I'm your first collab on live Instagram?
Yes.
Steph,
it's like
I am so freaking honored. Thank you so much.
But you know, you are so creative and you were so nice and kind to me from the beginning. So, you know,
Aww.
I do it so.
Well, you deserve it.
Not always.
Okay.
So, and now, so we have two lilac and the white and the gold. Okay, and then please, can you show me the gold?
Yeah, I'm honestly, now that the gold is in here, I'm not too fond of it. It's not very shiny. It's more of an ochre, which is like a yucky yellow. So I was thinking of mixing some of the gold glitter into it.
No.
No? Okay.
No. You know, do you know what? Because this color, or maybe it's the camera, this color looks more like an orange, more like
yeah. You know, I have gold spray paint that looks really shiny and metallic. Do you want me to grab that real quick?
I think about it. I don't know what you have exactly. So my plan is, I tell you my plan. My plan is right now just to share the cups we want. Also, I want to share the gold cup and have it shared into 2 cups. And in one, we mix some glitter in it. And the same we do with the purple. We use one pure purple and the other cup, we mix some glitter in it. Because this is how I work.
Okay, so in the second lilac, add glitter into this one?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, babe, would you grab me the gold spray paint? It's on the bottom shelf of my workbench.
Do you have gold pigment?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe we can use this.
Okay. Let me see. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh my goodness. Y'all,
Perfect. Perfect.
Colorberry beauty here. Look at this.
Yes, perfect. Perfect, my dear. Okay,
awesome.
The same we're gonna do with gold. So share, or you know, split the gold or share the whole amount into.
Yeah, I'm having my husband bring me another gold, so I'm going to go ahead and mix the glitter into this one.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. No. First spread it, that you have a more color range, you know, and you have the different shades of color. You already add glitter?
Yeah, it's right on the top, though. I can scoop it out. Most of it. Yeah, I've got extra resin, so it's totally good. There we go. There we go. Now you can't even tell. It's just slightly shiny. There we go.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of a shine to it. So not too much in there. I got most of it out.
Perfect. Okay, so we have, yeah, great. And what about the white? What do you think? Do you have some transparent or holographic glitter?
I have a, actually, this one or this one are my white glitters. So this one doesn't have a pink or blue tint, and this one has the pink and blue tint on it.
Okay, we go with the second option.
This one? Okay.
Yes. And with the white, you actually, you know, put half of the white into the cup and then mix one of the whites with that glitter.
Okay.
I'm so happy because, you know, when we said our lovely followers out there, Abstract Boss Girl and me, we were talking about going live together. We're really thinking about, okay, what we're gonna say, how we're gonna organize, what you want to do. And I said, hey, okay, just let me watch. And now it feels like that I'm teaching her. You know, I tell her so many things that I
Yes,
I'm
it's
so
totally
sorry.
working out though. I love it. So here's something that I've done, which I'll just do as like an extra because I have more resin. I have done just a tiny bit of spray paint into a separate cup, and then I mix it into this one. And this is the gold spray paint that I've used. It's a Krylon metallic brilliant gold. And
no, don't do it in your living room, honey.
No, I'm not. I'm going to make my husband spray it. I'm just shaking it up so I can show you guys what it was. But yeah, so what I do is I spray it into an empty cup, and then I bring that and I pour it in here. Would you mind doing this for me real quick, babe? Just out front, right there. Okay, and then, so that'll give us a really nice metallic, because in comparison to the metallic pigments that I have from like Jacquard X pigment colors and stuff, this metallic is phenomenal. It's so good. It's super strong of a gold. I absolutely love it. So he's spraying it right now, and then I'll mix it up and I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, I should show you that coral one that we made earlier. It actually turned out really cool. I used alcohol inks, just like people do with like the Petri dishes and stuff.
Oh,
and
cool.
Yeah, it turned out so neat. It gives it a whole different effect. Here, actually, let me take off my first layer of gloves. And then I will hold the tripod and show you. But that way I don't get resin on my brand new tripod. Oh, hold on. Husband brought the gold in. Yeah.
We should mix first until the gold gets dry.
Well, he kind of broke the cup. Oh, I love you, husband. Probably. Oh, that was funny. Kind of came out just a bit. That's cool. He's gonna grab me some more real quick. But
You
I'll
know,
show you guys the
I really love your followers who are watching right now. There are 70, 74, and I just, you know, did a hachi, and everybody's saying bless you. You are so great. I can't believe it. Feels like, you know, we are sitting in a restaurant or coffee all together and just enjoy the time.
It really does. Yeah, Blue Art, the cups melt from the spray paint. My husband didn't know that. Here, just dump it straight in, my love. There you go. Okay. So this metallic, here we go, is so beautiful. And it turns out so different than the Jacquard metallics that I use, which are really good too. This is just nothing like it. So look at that. Oh, I don't know if that metallic shows through to you guys.
Okay.
But it's so shiny.
Okay, great.
It's hard
Great.
to see on there though, I think.
There is one follower. I really want to discuss this because artists till death say never spray into a plastic cup or the paint will eat it. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. What does it mean? Because you know I'm not a native speaker, and what's the meaning behind it?
So my husband just sprayed it into the cup, and you can see. Look at that! It like ate the whole edge and made the bottom pop off.
No.
Yes.
This
so
never happened to me.
Really? I know, me neither, but I think it's just the way that my husband had sprayed it. Maybe he sprayed it too directly, but I sprayed against the edge and it seems to be fine. I've also used the red Solo cups and I've never had issues. So I think it might just depend on the type of plastic too. I don't know.
This never happened to me because, you know, I always spray on the edge and very carefully and with a little bit of big distance, you know. So
yeah, exactly. And that's the same. As long as you don't do it super close, I haven't had issues. But I also have a hard plastic cup that I've used that I will spray that into. It was one of those cups that came over by the spray paints. And I just use that as like my spraying cup. And then I pour that into my resin. And then I'll use a different cup if I need to. So
yes, there is also one, she says, you have to use paper cups. Well, I don't use paper cups for my resin artwork because I did the experience when you know, work a long time with resin, like we now, you know, the resin is in the cups and we are talking and take our time, then the cups getting soft or they soak up the liquid.
yes.
So paper cups I don't use for working with resin.
I used a coffee cup last night and it worked for the whole like hour, but I left what little bit was left. And this morning I went to go get it and it leaked out the side where that seam was. Luckily it was on wax paper, so it was no big deal. But yeah, it leaked out. And so I was a little like, oh, okay.
Yes.
So paper is kind of a no-go for me too.
but we really have to keep in mind, you know, that using all the plastic cups is not good for our environment, and by using the paper cups it's better. But using the plastic cups, believe it or not, when I'm done with pouring resin, I just turn the plastic cups the other way around and let them dry. And when I come back in the morning, and I can just lift them up and the whole resin, you know, I can just peel it off. But you know what? You can talk to the people. What are you doing now, and how do you start? And I gonna grab my thing to show you when I grab it. You know, the turned off plastic cup. Hey, what's on your cup?
Like a boss.
I have you make me smile.
Oh, I love it. That's so cool. That's one thing I love to smile too. So, all right. So you amazing people, this is kind of how I approach things whenever I'm starting on a geode. I start from the middle and I work my way out. So that way, if the resins are touching each other, it's just going to push out. Sometimes I will tape off my edge, but today, actually, I was going to ask Mrs. Colorberry, Steph, if she wanted me to. I didn't know if she taped off her edges. But we just kind of, you want to plan it out a little bit. So most of you guys got here a little bit after I put these lines on. I went ahead and drew my lines and created some sort of like eye, so that way I have the middle of my geode. And that's where I would usually put my first color. And then I add something that is sparkly, like right along the edge or even in the middle as my focus. So kind of work my way out that way. Steph, I was wondering real quick, do you tape off your edges?
It depends. It depends what the look I want to achieve. But normally when I pour the geodes, I don't tape. You know, there are two different kinds between taping. Let me explain. When this is your surface, you can tape exactly that on the border or on the surface that it's leveled. You know, that the resin can just run off the edge. But you can also tape it a little bit higher, that it's like, then it's like
right here.
Yeah, with
right here.
I don't know how you call it, with a lip. Yes, and then the resin doesn't fall, you know, doesn't. No, what are you doing?
Are you talking about taping right here?
No.
Or right here?
But do you know what? We should just start pouring, and when we are done, I grab my tape and the canvas, and I will show you how I tape my canvas.
Okay, sounds good. All right, what color would you prefer to be in the middle?
Dark.
Dark. All right, let's go. Do you want the glittery purple or the regular purple?
Do you have any stones?
Yes, I do. I actually got some really pretty ones. I have clear ones, and then I also have, where did it go? I got these, like shell looking ones. If that, the lighting's, there we go. And then I have crushed marbles, and then I have the mosaic ones. There we go. These are mosaic fillers. They're little mini purple stones.
Oh, perfect. So let's do it. Let's work with them.
Okay.
And with the clear ones.
Okay.
But
my husband's gonna open it for me.
Hello, husband. You can show me your face. Let's just say
he
hello
hates
to you.
to be on camera, but he's coming over. He's being a good sport. Go ahead. He's bald.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
I love his baldness, though. He says he's bald by choice.
Okay. So, abstract Bosco, why I would prefer working with the clear ones, and I would prefer working with the dark lilac ones, because the shells you showed me, can you just show it to all the followers right now? Okay. The shells are looking that they are reflecting like a little bit turquoise. Is that right?
I don't really see turquoise here. That could just be from the lighting. But they look kind of like the shells that you used on your coral piece that I see on your Instagram.
Ah, okay.
So let's see. We use these ones. These are my favorite. This is a crushed glass vase filler. It's a lot easier to get that really cool rough look without breaking marbles, because that can be a pain in the butt sometimes. And then here, he opened them. Here's the lilac pebbles.
Okay. So what I would do, just the first thing when you want to pour a geode is to think about, or I start always with the center, and to think about, okay, the center should be light or should it be dark? So now it's your decision. What you're gonna do?
I like dark. I think dark is a really good focal point and makes it give it depth.
Okay, so then what you should do now is to grab the lilac without, or the purple without the glitter.
Okay. Oh, that's the one I was messing around with too. Perfect.
Okay, and then pour a little bit in your middle where the center is.
Okay. Do you want me to go along the whole line of the center that I drew out, or just in one spot?
Can you no, stop. Can you just show me again, where are your lines of the geode? Where is your center?
Yep. So my center is more so it expands across the whole thing. So it goes from here, it opens up just a little bit right here, and then goes across again. Does that make sense? Here, let me see if it'll show you.
Yes, I can. I just have to think about, how we. Oh,
There it
yes,
goes.
now I see it. Okay.
Okay.
It looks like a big vagina.
Like a big. Oh, this is great. I love it. We're at coffee shop time with Abstract and Colorberry.
I'm so sorry. sorry for this. Maybe I got too less sleep, you know.
Hey, that's okay. That's me on wine. So we're just lucky that I haven't had wine yet.
Okay. So, okay, let's pour a vagina geode. Let's go for that. Okay. Perfect. You're gonna see, you're gonna sell it in 5 minutes.
Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. Girl, this purple is beautiful. It's so pretty. Okay. There we go. All right. Look at that purple. That's so pretty. I love this purple. You know, and what's funny, Steph, is I never work with purple. How ironic is that?
Great. Love it. So usually you don't work with me. So let's do, you know,
True.
2 first times.
Yes. I love it. I love it. Getting all of these first times out.
Okay, so what are you doing now? You're using your fingers for what?
So right now I'm trying to control the resin just a little bit and make it go right to the line that I drew out.
Okay.
And then I'll switch my glove over. But this way, once it spreads, especially since I didn't do a whole bunch of priming like I should have, I guess, this will kind of help keep that shape a little bit more. So now you guys can see how that center was envisioned by me. This is how the line went out. There we go. Cool. Okay. Let me switch this over. Ugh.
Do you wanna go ahead, or should I give you my recommendations which colors I would use?
I would love to hear your recommendations. I think that's what we're really here for. I think it'd be cool to hear those recommendations because I do lots of videos with mine and not a lot of people get to hear yours. So
okay. So grab the cup with the purple glitter.
Okay.
Okay. And do me a favor. Can you put yes.
I read your mind, Steph.
Okay. Can you just fix the camera that I can see the whole surface? Because right now...
let me see, is that better?
Okay, perfect. So,
okay.
What I would recommend you is now using the purple and just make... I always type with my finger on the screen, you know, to show you where you... Doesn't make sense. So
I can't see where you're pointing.
Yes. Pour lines. Pour, you know, not a thick line, but just a line which is so thick like a finger around the vagina. Yes.
Okay. Both sides?
Yes, please, both. And don't spread it out with your finger. Very important now.
Okay.
Don't spread out. Fill the gaps. Yes. Oh, I love this piece. It looks. I imagine how how it looks when it's done. I love it.
Oh yes, I love to imagine that too. I think it's so much fun, especially when it like follows your expectations or surpasses your expectations and turns out way more beautiful than you could have ever imagined. That's so much fun.
Okay, perfect. So, the white, the clear white, because we have the white with the sparkle and the white without, right?
Yes, this one's the one without.
Okay, so now pour a thicker line, but it can be actually very thick, maybe as thick as your cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to mix up some more, but because that's going to be a really great thick line. I already have more resin ready. I just have to mix more white.
But this white you can spread out with your fingers. So this is, you know.
Let's get some more in here real quick. And white paint.
Oh, we have some critics. Is art by Carl, and she said they're not really answering questions. Yes, because you know I'm multitasking. You know, I can't watch her and give her tips pouring and do the other thing. You know, answering your questions. I'm so sorry for that, but maybe Abstract Bosco, we could go together live without working on a piece, only answering questions, you know, the follower were asking.
Oh yeah, I'm totally down for that. And even if, even after this, if you're not too tired, since you're drinking coffee, we can always do an after the pour question as well. So we can both focus on the questions that are popping up right after this.
Okay.
So let me use my fingers to spread this really quickly now that I have enough white on both sides.
Okay, so now spread it out. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Oh yes, this is gonna be gorgeous. Gorgeous. Trying not to get that purple back into the white now because I touched it. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. And go this way. Okay, now I gotta come around to the other side.
So relax. We're not in a hurry, honey. Take your time, whatever, you know. But now, how much I should sell the product? Huh?
Hmm? Do what?
I don't know.
Oh,
there is
comment.
a Victor watches how much I should sell the product. You know what I'm saying? No, honestly, I'm not.
Oh, maybe like how much resin do we use? Is that what you're asking?
No, but how much should sell the product? I don't know. Just there is also a friend of mine from Germany here in your chat. She was at the resin basic class in Munich, and she said it's so great that she can look or she can watch us, you know, having a live together. Thank you, Sandra.
Hi.
You remind of Adele. Do I look like Adele?
You do have an Adele look.
Okay.
I love it.
But I don't have the voice like Adele, you know?
Well, that's okay. I'll pick you up there because I do.
Oh, perfect. You know, the thing what I really like right now, because this is Colorberry look. You have in the middle just the pour, only the color, and when you use the color, the same color, and adding just a little bit glitter, it seems like it has a shadow look, like, you know, the dark line. So I love to work with the same color and adding just glitter to the same.
And I love that trick because it really does. It makes a huge difference having that there. It's gorgeous.
Okay, so now we have the white lines, and what we can do now is, because when you add stones on it, many artists, because you know I'm not online to teach, and I don't do YouTube videos, and I have never ever shown my technique to anybody else. But the most mistake many artists do is that they put the stones at the final step when they're done. they don't have in mind that the stones spread out, or, you know, yeah, spread out the resin a little bit. So I always do, when I poured the first 3 or 4 lines, I add the stones to it.
Okay.
Okay. So I would prefer the darker stones, and just only in the hole, not in the line, only in the big hole in the middle. Yes.
So right here?
Yes, exactly.
And I want to make sure on top of the purple, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
A recommendation by Mrs. Colorberry: do this with the fingers. Because no, it's just, you know, it's just how I'm working, because now you really can work very detailed, and you can control how many stones and...
Oh, sure. Yeah. That way it doesn't get too overwhelming or just kind of fall out of the cup too.
And can you listen to that, you know, to that noise? I love it when the stones falling into the resin. It's like feeling meditation.
Here we go. Ready? Everyone take a moment of silence.
Art resin. We use art resin at the moment.
Sounds like rain. It's nice. I like it.
Yeah. Put in really in the center, like the center of the center. Put the cup in, you know, really, really dark.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So now please take the glass, you know, perfect. You have the broken glass or marble, or what did you?
Yeah, I have both. Do you want me to use the crushed glass?
Yes.
This one?
The crushed glass, yeah, perfect. The crushed glass. Now, you know, make the line. Can you watch my screen? Then I will show you what to do. Okay. Yeah. Start from the one lilac line. Make it very thick, and then spread it out in 2 lines where the hole is, and then get together.
So go from here.
Yes.
And then at this point, go both ways.
No. Only around the dark stones.
Oh, okay. So do like a thin line right here, but do like 2 thick lines right here.
No.
Does that make sense?
I draw you.
It's so much harder this way. Oh, do you mean inside the purple right here? And then
no.
Separate around it and then come back together?
Yes.
Wait.
It's funny how people interpret things so differently. My husband interpreted probably the right way, and I'm just over here like...
So look. This is now your purple. Your purple line. Okay. These are your lilac beads.
Yes.
Okay. And now... And the green ones are now your clear beads.
Yes. Okay, so my husband interpreted right. I'm over here. Blonde interpretation.
Don't put the beads in the white, please. And they also shouldn't meet the dark lilac with the glitter. So try to stay in the clear colored resin.
Okay.
Perfect. Just have to let my dog go out in the yard in one moment.
Okay. James, would you watch and see if anyone has any questions for me while she's letting her puppy out? Okay.
Mrs. Colorberry is so into your painting that she's not able to answer any questions.
That means
the
we're all having
shitstorm
a good time.
starts now.
Oh, I love it. Now, Steph, do you have the same issue with like having kind of limited access to the types of art materials you can get in Germany?
Yes, actually, that's horrible. Really, that's horrible, because the most beautiful colors you have in Australia and you have in America. We here in Europe and in Germany, you know, resin is not as common or as usual like in America and Australia. So all the supplies, all the things around resin art, Germany is so fucking uncool, really, concerning that. It's so, but, and I have to announce it, in 2 or 3 weeks, I bring out my own resin color collection.
Yay! Yes. I'm so glad you said that. I wanted to tell everyone so bad. I'm so excited for those.
Because, you know, I made so many experience with colors, with resin, and I always look for the perfect colors. So I was thinking, okay, let's do your own colors. Let's produce them. Let's test them. And I have them actually here. So I'm not finished testing them. But yes, I will bring them out soon. And I send you some samples, my dear.
You're so amazing. I'll buy some from you anyways. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for them.
Okay, perfect. It looks awesome.
This, yeah, it's beautiful. You are such a great teacher. Anyone, your class sold out too. I watched that on your live. I am so excited for you.
Yes. And you know what? Everybody is inviting me to the USA, but you know, it's so expensive to come, because right now, let's talk about later about this. So let's keep on pouring the geode, because you know the resin gets very hard and dry. Okay. So, what do you think? Which color we proceed?
I'm thinking that this metallic gold would be really pretty next.
Yep, do it.
Cool.
Do you know what I would do?
What? Uh-oh.
I'm so stupid, because I asked you, what are you gonna do now? And then I know it better. I'm sorry for that. When you work with gold works always the best combined with dark colors. So when you now are very close to the white, maybe, you know, but do it. Just do it.
You sure?
I would pour a small glitter line of the purple.
And then the gold.
And then the gold.
Okay, let's do it. Let me move this one out of the way so I don't knock it over. That would totally be my luck. I've been knocking things over left and right. I have knocked over my popsicle sticks 3 times in the past 2 days. I am extremely clumsy.
That's a perfect line. That's the perfect thickness.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
And my dear, I don't want to make you nervous, but we have almost 120 followers or 120 watchers.
Awesome. Thanks for coming in, you guys. You're amazing. Bringing lots of value to this video, and we appreciate it. So thank you. See, you know what's funny? I don't really get nervous anymore. And I think that's mostly because of my acting days. I used to do theater when I was in high school. And so I got all my nerves out back in high school.
Cool.
Yeah,
okay.
I love it. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and pour the gold line. Do you think it should be a thick one or a little one?
No, you can pour. Let's pour a thick one, because when it's dry, we can just, you know, paint with lilac Posca pens lines into it, just to break it up a little bit.
Oh, sure.
Is that a thick line?
Oh, it will. I'm just kind of like doing a couple strokes back and forth, and I don't have more of this one because that was the metallic that my husband sort of broke the cup with. Okay, use my gloves. What is that? What is that noise?
Oh, it's my second coffee, you know.
Ah, yes. I thought it was a Keurig. There we go. Oh, look how pretty that is. I love it.
So I just read the comments. That's looking great. Hello. Hello from Dubai. Thank you for sharing. Please save this video. Yeah, Abstract Pascal, do you save it? Or is it just, you know, lucky ones who entered right now in the live?
So I'm trying to record it right now. I have a screen recording going on in the background. It's the first time I've used it, though, because I've tried so many other methods and couldn't get it to save. So I'm trying this one out, and hopefully it works, because everyone on YouTube says it should work.
Okay.
So we'll see. Do you mind, Steph, if I post it to YouTube, though?
Feel free.
Cool. Thank you. I appreciate
Feel
that.
free.
I've been a hound dog on YouTube for you. There's some crazy people out there.
Yes, you get more famous on YouTube. That's great. I really love watching you, like, you grow and grow, and you just, you know, focus on your thing and keep on going. Great.
Well, I appreciate it so much. And you see, my geodes are so different too. They're just completely different. I definitely go with like the crazy lines all over the place. Okay. So the metallic is done. There we go. Okay. Oh, see? Why not? That's funny. Oh. Ooh, excuse me. All right. What next, Mrs. Colorberry?
What do you think? Because this is a piece like a co-working with your ideas as well.
So, me personally, I'm thinking that we should do another line of the lilac beads. I think that would be really pretty right here. And then do one more line of purple on the outside, and then the rest of this part white.
Keep on going. Yes, it sounds
You
great.
like it?
Yes.
Okay, let's give that a try. Actually, my hands, so let me take this. There we go. Man, I really love that double glove idea stuff. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so now I'm going to get these really quickly. Nope, I am messy with resin already somehow. No? There we go. Okay. So let me pour these down. And I love this color. It looks really cool with the gold. So I'll show you guys closer once I get them laid out. Oh, gotta sit now. Oh, my back is killing me.
Yes, your working space is not healthy. Because you're working on your living room table, right?
Yes. I'm working on my coffee table. I'm definitely gonna get a better work surface someday.
Oh, I wanted to show you, because we talked about, you know, turning the cups around and let them dry because of the, you know, of the environment and the many plastic cups. So I grabbed this from my atelier, from my art room, and it looks like a plastic cup, but this actually, when I turned it around and let it dry and the resin dry, and this is the inside, so it's all resin. This is the inside. Wow. So, yes, so I clean it and I can reuse the cups, and same here you can see it.
Oh,
there you can see
cool.
the nose of my measurement cup, and this is actually all resin. Yes. So I love
pretty easy to clean that way then.
Yes, I love to, you know, to storage them to show my students what I.
Okay, you guys, I think Instagram has a time limit. So, James, could you come over here since my hands are sticky and invite her back on? Yeah, I think Instagram has a time limit of the streams because this happened earlier too. So, we'll have to do it in like Zoom or something next to be able to do that. Okay, click right there. And then once Colorberry pops up, so scroll through. Okay, we'll have to wait for her to tag back in. Go out. And then we'll wait for her to come right back in. I'll keep adding these on. She's probably like, what happened? Yeah, she's the grapes. It'll show when she comes in too. But thank you guys for coming in and bringing such awesome value to this video. I'm excited. It was a great video. Yeah, she has to come back in. Oh, it says she joined. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Right there. Add. Okay. See when that comes in. Checking. Waiting. Okay.
Oh, hello.
I think we have a time limit on our videos with Instagram.
I'm so sorry. It was a bad connection, and then I suddenly disappeared, you know, and then I was thinking, what happened?
They put it, yeah, that's okay. It happened to me earlier too, so I'm thinking that Instagram has a time limit on their lives. Okay, so I got this. Now, I'm thinking that to give it that depth that this had before, I'm going to do a thin line of both the purples. The glitter and the regular purple.
Perfect.
Okay. Ooh. Gone through a lot of gloves this way, though. Can we recycle gloves? Ooh. There we go. Okay. We can see if there's any questions, too. We got 65 people back on, so that's always good. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay. Add some more purple. You know what? We haven't used that gold glitter either. Oh wait, wrong purple.
We will do in the final step. Don't worry.
Okay. Get the regular purple back. There we go. So how often do you like to get everything done in one step and not really add a bunch of second lines?
Never.
Never? You like to add the second layer all the time?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
Because mostly when you pour geodes just with one pour, it can look good, you know, but there are no, I don't know, there are no highlights. There are no, you know, the wows. And the wows you can only create with the second or third layer.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I got the purple glitter on, and then we'll do one more of the regular purple or lilac. I like that name, the lilac. Okay.
But when you pour, you know, when you add first the stones and then the color, you have really to make sure that the color touches your stones, that they get fixed to your surface.
That the color touches my stones?
Yeah, that the resin, you know, the stones, they like glue to the surface.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Okay, mixing this one up. Okay. Ooh, this actually turned out just a little bit darker than the one that's in the center, but I like it. Okay. Oh, you know what? I hear my awesome hubby brewing me some coffee. He's so awesome. All right. I like it. What are you thinking, Steph? You like it?
I like it, yes. But next, I would prefer to pour white.
Pour white. Yeah, right here?
Next to the last line you poured, you know?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Do you want me to do just the regular white out here, or should I do the one with the glitter?
The white with the glitter.
White with the glitter. Okay. Let me add just a tad bit more resin. Now, I noticed with this glitter, it's interesting because when I mix it up, I don't see the glitter much, but when I let it sit there that whole time, that glitter kind of floated to the top, which still gave it that shine. So I thought that was really interesting.
Well,
see, you can't really see the glitter right here.
Yes, but normally the glitter sinks down. Well, it depends what kind of glitter you use, but normally many people use heavy glitter and they are, you know, that you can feel or see that they are sinking down. But when you use the perfect glitter, it won't happen. Okay.
Now, those ones that you just got, was it yesterday or the day before? Are those heavy or light?
You mean the discount, the 30% off from my favorite glitter? Yeah, they are great.
Okay.
Have you already ordered, honey?
No, I was going to order some when I get paid.
Because you are lucky because it you can order for 1 week right now. It's very long.
Oh, yes. Okay, good. So I'll definitely still order as soon as I get paid then. Because I love them. I love the colors. I seen that you had some like mermaid looking colors and I wanted to do a mermaid geode soon. So that's going to be interesting. Because I want to have like all those rainbow colors in a geode. I thought that would be really pretty. Okay, let's see here.
I tried to take you without sign.
Yeah, this is starting to get very thick and slow. At least this one is, the white, because it has all that glitter in it. Okay, so this is spread out pretty nicely. That purple kind of got caught in there. Down at the bottom. All right, there we go. Okay, what you thinking, my dear?
Awesome. Love it.
Oh yeah, I do have a blowtorch. Do you want me to blowtorch the bubbles? The bubbles? Oh, I think I put it in there. Would you grab it?
I can't hear you, so you're so quiet. So again.
Really? No, I was asking my husband to grab the blowtorch for me.
Okay.
Do you normally wait to torch it, or do you do it kind of around now?
No, this is the perfect time for torching.
Okay. Ooh, it's so pretty. And I'll bring you in close real quick too, so you can get a closer look on what's going on. Oh, look at these colors.
Love it. And do you know what? You should let it dry as it is, and then just do another layer of glitter, or what you can do now is just the gold glitter and do it on the stones.
The gold glitter, right? Where'd it go? It disappeared. Where'd my gold glitter go? I swear it disappeared. Oh, literally right in front of my face. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you said do it in between the stones, like these stones right here?
As you like.
Yeah? Okay, let me get this to open the right way though, because it's like, oh. Okay, that's not gonna come open. So I'll just kind of do it in a cup and then this way. I learned a trick. Whoop, that one won't bend. Ooh, this color of gold is so pretty too. Oh yeah, Steph, that adds so much. It is so pretty. Oh man, I like it a lot. Oh, I can't wait to show this closer.
So happy that you like my tips and my,
Oh, I love them. I think every tip that you have is so amazing, and I appreciate it so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm definitely going to be utilizing a lot of these in my other videos now, too. Okay, let me bring you closer, because this is cool looking. All right.
Let me see.
Look how pretty.
Love it.
Ah, look at all the hearts we're getting, too. Y'all are awesome. Look at that.
Love it.
Okay.
Great.
I love it, too.
Great. Great. So just spread the resin around the corners a little bit. Make sure when you don't tape it off, that it runs down and everything is covered with resin.
Uh-huh.
Perfect. And then just let it dry. And do you know what? What we can do, maybe we can do a live tomorrow, just doing the second layer of this geode.
Sure. Why not? You want to do it
Or-
around the same time? So around this time for you, or would you rather do it a little bit earlier?
Let me check my plans for tomorrow, but we don't have to do it tomorrow, maybe after 2 or 3 days, and to give it a second final layer and adding the highlights and working with Posca pens and, you know.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, great.
Should we do some Q&A for about 5-10 minutes or so right now then?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's do some Q&A, y'all. Let's throw your questions at us.
So, oh, cool. Yeah, the people love to have a second video to watch. So this is the feedback. Are you using a pine round? They asking you.
If I'm using a what?
Pine round.
A pine round. Oh, let me look at the tag.
What type of wood is it?
Yeah, just lift it and look at the bottom.
It's let's see. This is what it is. It says common size, stain grade.
Oh my gosh, please, your husband should look at all the questions because I can't. It's hard for me to.
Because there's just so many. He's like, okay, I got this.
Where do you get your glitter?
I get my glitters at, oh, let's see, let's whip this up. There we go. I get my glitters at Walmart, AC Moore, Michael's, wherever the heck that you can find glitter. I don't have a specific glitter place, but Colorberry just posted some where they gave us a discount. It's a 30% off discount for her glitter place. So where's that at?
Yes.
There it goes. Oh, mine says low battery. I'll have to plug it in soon. But yeah, where was your glitter place at, Mrs. Colorberry? What was the company called?
It's just for you online, and it's in the UK. And they ship worldwide, and they have a huge glitter range, and I just love them. I used them actually for 1.5 years, and I'm so satisfied with them because they are answering your questions. They, you know, you're just there, and the service is great. So yeah,
okay,
I love them.
Awesome. Okay, and I just seen a question. They were wondering if we did lines or do we just pour. So for me personally, I like to have just the middle line just so I know where my center is, and then I work out from there. But I know I've seen Mrs. Colorberry's video on Board Panda, and she had more lines. So do you want to talk a little bit about that?
No, let's show it to the people. With a second video. So what about talking? You know, you can always talk, but the people want to see it, and that's it. So we should really do a second video.
Oh yeah, this will be a lot of fun. I like this. I think this is a really good coffee time.
Yes, perfect.
Maybe we'll have to do a wine Wednesday.
Oh, don't wait until for me I drink many wine. No.
Girl, me on wine, I am like,
Okay.
I am so energetic, it's insane. Did we miss, where can you buy the stones and glitter? We just covered that, so you'll have to watch the replay. I want to get in some other questions too. They definitely want a second video, they said. Cool, since I already have a heat gun. Okay, I must have missed a couple questions. Did you read any, baby?
Yeah, they keep asking about the wood. What are you guys' websites? Where can they see your guys' videos? Hers and yours.
Oh, okay. So the wood I got at Home Depot. And then my website is abstractboss.com, but I do have a YouTube that way. I have a geode marathon that I'm doing right now too. Oh, looks like Colorberry had to jump out, but she only has an Instagram. So definitely follow her. She's got 77,000 followers now. She's amazing. And then I think that was it. Okay. How do you hang the piece? So, do you want to grab that one down? The big geode that I did. This one was like one of my first geodes, so it's really, really like whack. But I did, let me show you the back of it here. Oh. See, okay, so do you see these? I just put these little bear tooth hook thingies and then it hangs. So you just have to make sure that you get ones that have the weight limit of what you do. It's not plywood. It's, oh, the primer I just use gesso, but she says to use multiple layers, and I did not do that because I didn't know until today. So definitely utilize multiple layers of your primer. I was also told that polyurethane is really good, but I haven't used that just yet. So what other question? James is picking the questions here because it's hard for me to read them sideways. How many what?
How many layers of primer?
I would say at least 3, because when I work with my other wood pieces and alcohol inks, I need at least 3 layers of latex paint before I can put any alcohol ink on the wood.
Show them your Geo Marathon.
Oh yeah, and so my Geo Marathon, it's on YouTube right now. So it's just search Abstract Boss, you'll find me. And these, let me see if this thing moves around. This way and this way. There we go. This is everything that we've been doing this week. Look at that. We did this one yesterday. And this one my mom did. I had her as a special guest on Monday. Did this one on Tuesday. So you guys can see I have a really crazy geode style. I don't really just follow the normal solid lines. Ooh, I'm getting lots of hearts. Thank you guys. And this one was just okay. It's not my favorite, but I mean, I think the silver leafing on it is pretty cool. And then this one we did, I think, Thursday. And then this coral lady we did this morning. I was not showing. The lighting in here totally sucks, you guys. I'm sorry. Here we go. And it'll adjust. There we go. So that coral one we did this morning, when Colorberry was having some technical difficulties, I went ahead and did that one instead of waiting. And then we ended up still getting her to come. And you guys, this is amazing. I'm so excited. I now get to know like kind of how she does her Colorberry ones. All right, James, what other question?
On your YouTube page, do you break down the steps?
Oh, yes. Y'all, I am extremely open. I feel like I'm here to teach and inspire other people, and that's like what really gets me excited. If you guys can handle this crazy energy, then you're going to fit in perfect. I answer all the questions as openly as I possibly can. I also do a lot of things that I fail at on my channel, and I don't mind failing in front of you guys because I want you to see how to overcome those failures too. I really live by don't let the fear of failure keep you from trying. So that's kind of like what my whole channel is about, and just walking through and doing everything we possibly can. I see all those other hearts. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
How do you have so much time between when you mix the colors with the resin and when you pour the resin? Hers always sets.
Well, our resin has a working time of 45 minutes. So it is a really long working time. Some of the other geodes, you don't have a lot of working time, and so you kind of have to like jump right into it. So just depends on the resin that you're using, and then also what you're mixing into it. If you have a resin that doesn't normally work well with acrylics, then it's also going to cut down the working time as well if you try to put acrylics in it. Okay, what other one, babe?
Well, you're just fucking awesome, aren't you?
Oh, okay. Well, no, that's why I said I fail in front of you guys. But I mean, my energy is awesome. Thank you. All right, what did you say, babe?
So they asked about your coral ones.
Mm-hmm. The coral one was a lot of fun.
What tape do you generally use when you tape off the sides?
Blue painter's tape. I tried frog tape, and it. Some people swear by frog tape. For me, I couldn't get it to adhere to the wood no matter how much I tried. So blue painter's tape, and then I take it off probably about 6 hours after I put all my resin on, and then that way the resin is still slightly fluid and it'll move off the edge, so it's perfect. I absolutely adore it. Mm-hmm.
Do you give classes?
I don't have any classes yet. I do classes like here physically in North Carolina. They've been alcohol ink classes, but I'm absolutely open for doing like a resin class or a geo class, something like that. I would love to. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
And what's the best way for them to tune in when you guys continue?
Follow me because it's my video that's being posted. So Abstract Boss Girl, just make sure you guys are on here. And then there's 3 dots that are after my name on Instagram. So you'll see my picture, Abstract Boss Girl, and then there's like those 3 dots when you're on my page. And it says turn notifications on. for this particular person, and then you can do it for either the story or you can do it for the post. If you want to see my post, turn it on for the post. If you want to see my story, which is this is the live, then turn it on for the story.
Other than art resin, what's the second best? What do you use?
The ones that I've used, I've only used 3. I've used EX74, which I would never use ever again. And then I used Amazing Clear Cast, which is awesome, but you're not supposed to mix acrylics or anything water-based into it. So it works really well as a sealer, or if you're painting with it, but it's a shorter working time. It's only like 30 minutes instead. So. And
they said they found you through Artist Till Death's live streams.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Erica and I were supposed to be doing a geode collaboration next Wednesday, so we'll see how that goes. But it's not going to be Wednesday now because she's going out of, it's a Belize, I think she said. So we'll just do it whenever she gets back. Any more questions, my love?
Yeah, I think you should do more Instagram lives with other artists. They really enjoy it. It's really awesome.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, I got some awesome collaborations coming up on YouTube, but
make it a series. Yeah,
I'll do them on Instagram. That'll be fun. Maybe like once a week. Maybe see if I can get an artist to do one with me once a week. The issue that I found is I only have like 1,000 followers on Instagram, whereas like YouTube, I have 2.4 or something now. So I look really itty bitty on Instagram in comparison. So that's why I've been doing more of my collabs on YouTube for now. When are you coming to Montana so you can do a class there? Vicky, I'm coming in July. We should totally do a class. I am going to be there. I leave here July 17th, and I'm going to be there through the end of July. And I know, let's see, what's that first Saturday? I think it's like the 21st or something. I'm going to be painting with Ashley, which is another friend of mine. She does some beautiful pours, and then she seals hers with resin, but she wants to work a little bit more with resin, so that would be perfect. I can always do a class because she won't have to have her baby or anything with her, so that on a Saturday. And then that way, if anyone wants to travel or anything like that, because I know I have some friends and some fans that are up in Missoula, which is only a couple hours away. So yeah, I'll be in Bozeman area. Any plans on coming to Boise, Idaho? I don't know anyone in Idaho. But, I mean, if I can get a good group of people together that is willing to learn a class, then absolutely. I think that'll be kind of cool. Maybe because it's so expensive for Mrs. Colorberry to come into America, maybe I can kind of do the whole American side of things and just travel around America and do some geode classes. I think that would be a lot of fun. Oh, you're so sweet. Art the Arts. Love your energy as much as your art pieces. Thank you. I absolutely love that. My husband says the national tour is on hold until all of her art sells. Thanks a lot, babe. He's trying to hold me back, you guys. He laughed. I love it. But seriously, if you guys are interested in any of my pieces, I do donate 10% to World Wildlife Fund because they help the environment. And I'm really glad that Mrs. Colorberry taught me that trick to like drain the resin out and it peels right off, because that's going to help me on my recycling and stuff. And that's going to be super awesome. So I'm excited about that. Patricia, what's up? I see a hello. What's the other questions, babe?
Thank you so much. It's been great. Keep that crazy energy.
Yay! Oh, yes. I have been blessed with this energy.
Keep inspiring people with your creative art. Love it. Thanks for sharing.
Love it. Love it. You're welcome. Okay. Any more questions? I might be getting off here finally. And then I'll let you guys know once we do the second video as well. I'll actually make a post of it. This one was kind of more of, I've just been updating on YouTube and Facebook, and then I post it in my comments, but I'll actually make a picture post next time that I know for sure. So thank you for your inspiration. You guys are so sweet. Seriously, not a problem. And I wanted to tell you guys, instead of, because I know some people are like, oh, I need to know exact colors, all this kind of stuff. I want to challenge you guys. If you're going to make anything that we do, totally fine to copy, but why not just say, okay, it's some type of purple, it's some type of red or something like that, and then take that, go to the store and see what you could find that maybe might match those colors to be crazy and unique and your own versus something that is a copy of someone else, you know? So that's kind of how I started with really defining where my own style was just taking the colors,
but not necessarily the exacts, and just figuring out my own inspiration. You have to allow, might sound a little hippie for y'all, for some of you guys, but this is me. You have to allow the universe to work through you. And you can't do that if you're copying every single thing from someone else. You have to leave some openings there for the universe to inspire you and give you different ideas to fill in those gaps. So hope that wasn't too hippie for you guys. But I definitely believe in karma and the universe and all that good stuff. James says, super hippie, but not wrong. Love it. Thanks, babe.